These One Piece cards are impossible to find. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get rich together, guys. So this is coming from the Adventures on Kami Island. A lot of these cards in here you've seen before if you've been following One Piece, and they're doing a restock on Kami Island. If you could pick up some of these packs, grab them, and these are the cards you're looking for. Some of these you can pick up raw. They're not crazy expensive, but then some of these are $1,500, $2,000. It's insane. One of my favorite cards from here, and one that's a hard pull, is Nami. This card has gone up and down, and more recently it's gone down. At first it was trending for $400, and now you can pick this up for around $40, $50. And it's one of the cards I don't have in my collection yet, but one of the more beautiful cards in this set. This is going to rebound in my opinion, but one that I'm actively looking. I have like maybe one of these cards on here, so it's kind of depressing knowing I got to pick up all these bad boys. And then we got Zoro down a couple dollars. One of the more exclusive cards in here. A lot of these cards aren't graded either. And you can see, and this is when it was first released, shot up. It still maintained its value at $100. I still think the new sets are, they're reprinting this again. Expect these cards to go down. So I would wait to pick some of these up, but keep your eye on the lookout for some of these. And then Sabo, one of the best illustration cards in here. The special, beautiful, beautiful looking card. One of the better cards in this set, and it's still, man, when this thing first came out, insane, $1,000 when a lot of people were trying to get this, add this to their collection, trying to master set this. So when it first came out, this thing was going crazy. But now, man, I just feel like even now, this is still a great time to pick this Sabo card up. And then we have NL. All of these NL cards in here, they overdid it with this. The artwork on these cards from Adventures on Kami Island. Super, super sick cards. And I don't know why these are trending down before the new set release. Maybe they're expecting the cards to, when it releases, to bring the card values down. But every time I've seen these in store, they've sold out within hours of them being restocked. So anytime you're at Target or Walmart and you see some of these bad boys, pick them up. Yeah, all these are trending down right now. Great time to buy. Then we have I've never seen this card in person, Edward Newgate. And another character that, man, if you have not seen One Piece, man, this is another special card I would pick up. I'm ranking these in value of how hard these pulls are to get some of these cards. And man, let me know in the comments down below if you've picked up any of these cards and you have any of these. That would be awesome. I've never heard of or seen anybody have these cards. Trafalgar Law. This one is increasingly popular, and off the gate, it was in the $1,000, and then it just shot down, and it's starting to gain momentum back. It looks like he's summoning a jutsu or something like that. It's another beautiful card. Obviously, out of all the cards in here, this is probably going to be the most iconic card in this set, the Monkey D. Luffy. This is the one out of all the cards in here. Obviously, I want all the annuls, but this is my number one pick right here for $360. None of these are graded yet, so let me double check. Yeah, none of these are graded. So if you can get ahead of the curve on these and start getting these graded, it's what I'm doing. Once I pick up, I still need to get my other annul graded, but so I'm a little bit behind, but this is one I definitely would. And then Zeus, not commonly known one if you're new to One Piece. Another card here that, man, this is one of the higher ranked cards here when it first initially released, $2,100. And that's why when One Piece first comes out, I'll see people trying to finish their sets and get it done to compete and all that. So I understand that. And then it will dive down. If you're somebody that collects One Piece, this is where it looks like you have, let's say it came out in March 2026 is when the market hit. If you wait just a month or 2 or 3 months, you can get these cards relatively cheap. And then Boa Hancock, except this one. This one it was up and then it shot down and then up $137. This one is catching momentum right now. So if you were trying to catch this one, you already missed the wave of this one. I think those other cards too are gonna slowly start to creep up and go back up higher. So it's a pretty sick card. I love what it's doing there. And then Kobe, the Navy Sword. This is, like I was saying in other videos, if you haven't caught the other One Piece videos, this is some of my favorite artwork when it comes to One Piece cards. How they have comic book characters on there, and then the sayings and things like that. I love these type of cards. And then any action cards. So this is my second favorite card in the set, one of the more expensive ones, not the most expensive one. Damn, $4,500 now down. And then obviously last but not least, if you can pick up the Anal from when it came out, $3,000 initially, and then shooting down to $1,500. I mean, I just see this card is one of the hardest pulls in this set. And I think I accidentally pulled, yeah, this is the Japanese one. This one was the English one, but yeah, initially this thing was $3,200 and now it's just slowly starting to climb back up. So I would, if you're new and you're trying to get into One Piece, obviously collect the things you like, but this is just an overview of some of the cards that I would be looking out for, keeping an eye out for on eBay, or if you see these cards shoot down, like if I see this card shoot down a couple $100 more, I mean, that would be a great pickup, because a lot of these cards aren't graded. I mean, you can send them the PSA tag. BGS is where I'm going, and try to get this in a black label. Not only would the card be beautiful, but you would have a really unique card. Be looking out for that restock coming in. I have to get more up. I have to do more research. I'm pretty sure it's June or July we're gonna get. But I would regularly check your targets, and on Fridays, usually Thursday, Fridays, and then Walmart's or Wednesdays. But sometimes they redo their schedule, so you don't know when they're gonna restock. But let me know in the comments what else you guys would like to know about One Piece. If you like what I'm buying, what I'm selling. I rarely sell anything unless it just takes off and I can't justify keeping it so I can keep funding videos and all that. But anyways, guys, collect all the One Piece cards. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, guys, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out.